And we are live.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for Game 2 of our doubleheader. This time, the men are going to give it a go. It's the IVCC Eagles versus the Joliet Junior College Wolves. Tyler Town alongside my color commentator, Mason Lucas. Aaron Pelican's got the night off. He's in class tonight, actually. So Mason stepping in to the color commentator role. Mason, nice to have you back in the booth with me.
Hey, I appreciate it. Nice to be working with you.
Should have a decent game on hand. We do have a ranked Division team or Division 3 team taking on a non-ranked Division 2 team in IVCC. So we'll see how this one pans out. I looked it up last year. If I can find my stats somewhere, here they are. Last year, IVCC did play Joliet Junior College, and they were victorious, 75-74. So it was not.
A close one.
Yeah, they're not going to be a pushover. That's to say the most. There's no way in the world that IVCC is going to have an easy one here. I mean, it's possible. You know, you do lose a couple guys, but you do have some returning sophomores that are probably going to be leading the way this time for the Wolves. That is Jarrett, and I'm going to try my best, Mazel. It starts with a G.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's got to be a silent G.
I think it's going to be silent.
Yes.
So.
And we have Richie Elias, who averaged, 12 points per game this year. And it's Elias, not Elias.
Yep.
We do have, I think, Richie's mom here to watch us, and she made sure to tell us that it was Elias. So we'll be sure to get that one right, hopefully, from here on out. Also, returning sophomore is Mitchell. Oh, man, here we go again. Quasigrach.
Yeah, that's what Reed and Brett went with, so we're going to go with
Quasigrach? Okay,
yeah.
We'll try with that one, too. He's averaging 10.8 points per game. Those three last year also led the charge in the 75-74 loss for them. Mazel had 12. Elias, yeah.
Yep.
Elias had 8, and Quasigrach led the team with 15. Last year, Kamante Johnson, he led the charge for the Eagles with 13. Isaiah Tubbs only had 4 points off the bench, but, you know, you cannot expect those two to only combine for 17 in this ball game.
You know, last year I thought they were a little timid in some games, and this year it's just not the case. 38 for Kamante last game and 30 for Tubbs. So
yes, so 68 points combined this time. We'll see if they can continue their hot shooting. Coming up next, right now we're going to turn it over to Pat Whalen. He's got the call from the national anthem and our starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Illinois Valley Community College for tonight's basketball contest between our guests on the scoreboard, the Wolves from Joliet Junior College and your IVCC Eagles. Before we meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest, we ask everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Face the colors of our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Now, the starting lineup for our guests on the scoreboard, the Wolves from Joliet Junior College. At a guard spot, a 6-foot sophomore from Lincoln Way Central, number 1, Richard Gamezo. At guard, a 6'2 sophomore from Plainfield North, number 2, Richie Elias. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Center, Missouri, number 12, Quincy Butler. At forward, a 6'5 sophomore from Lincoln Way Central, number 33, Mitchell Quasagro. At forward, a 6'5 freshman from Lockport Township, number 35, Chase Travis. The head coach for the Wolves, Mr. Joe Kuhn, assisted by Mr. Keith Kinsler and Mr. Jeff Hasenjager. And now the starting lineup for your Illinois Valley Community College Eagles. They entered the game tonight with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Avondale High School, Pontiac, Michigan, number 10, Jalen Latham. Guess I don't need that. At guard, a 6'1" freshman from Avondale High School, Auburn Hills, Michigan, number 32, Sean Munson. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Cavalier Country, LaSalle, Peru High School, LaSalle, Illinois, number 30, Isaiah Tubbs. At forward, a 6'5" freshman from Decatur Eisenhower High School, Decatur, Illinois, number 35, Julian Jones. And at a forward slot, a 6'3" sophomore from Decatur Eisenhower in Decatur, Illinois, number 23, Monte Johnson. Head coach for the Eagles, Mr. Chris Herman, is in his 4th year at IVCC, assisted by Mr. Josh Nauman in his 1st year at IVCC.
There you have it, the starting lineups for Joliet and IVCC. Starting for Joliet, Mazel, Elias. Is that what we decided? Elias? I keep forgetting.
Elias, yeah.
Elias, yeah. Elias, Butler, Quasigrach, Travis. For IVCC, it's Jones, Tubbs, Johnson, Latham, and Mr. Vishawn Munson. So we are underway. IVCC controls the tip, and here we go, Mason.
Yeah.
Munson up top with it.
Yeah, it's a 1-3-1. So
1-3-1 in the early going for Joliet and the Wolves. Munson, quick rotation. Johnson, cross court to Latham. Latham backs up. Inside look, inside to Latham. Latham puts it up for 2. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Travis.
I like how they attacked. They used the skip pass to get an open look in the zone, and Latham with a good look at a layup, just couldn't finish.
Travis looks down low. Inside, the finish is good by Elias.
Yeah, there was just no communication, and Elias managed with a good backdoor cut and an easy layup.
Johnson, he's going to fire for 3. We need that one. Did not fall. Hopefully he can get his shooting to pick back up.
Yeah, three-point shooting is a great buster of a 1-3-1 zone. So.
And there's an easy layup by Jarrett Mazel, somebody we highlighted in the pregame show. He's going to be probably one to look to score, one of the better options to score, I should say, for the Wolves.
Oh, he just a great job of it. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lob. He's 6'7", not 7'7", and Vishawn Munson could not connect with Isaiah Tubbs for that one. There's an early turnover for the Eagles.
Well, just a great job of Mazel meeting Munson, but there was no weak side help, so he just had an easy lane.
Elias into the lane, kicks it all the way out. That 3-point shot is no good. Good board there by Tubbs. Butler missed the 3-point try. Here's Johnson.
Great job by Elias to draw help from the corner and get a good look for Butler. He just couldn't finish.
Jones thought about 3 instead. Now Tubbs with it up top. That shot was way off. That one was off the foot of Camonte Johnson. And the Wolves will have it once again.
Yeah, just not a good start. Camonte and Tubbs both hot, and especially from the 3-point line last game.
Yeah.
Not a good start.
They were off to a very quick start on Tuesday against Lincoln. Not so much the case here. Joliet is a Division III team, IVCC Division II team, but this Division III team is ranked, so should not be taking them lightly. Mazel up top. There's a 3-pointer, no good by Wazagrach.
I like how Wazengrach raised from the wing to get a good look at 3, but I would have preferred Latham on the weak side. Just it makes a harder pass, just a longer skip pass, more time to get to him.
Latham in the corner gives it to Munson. Looks like they're not going to be allowing him to shoot any 3s, except Latham. He gets a wide open look, and the reversal does not come to fruition. Tubbs with the offensive board, and there's a little bit of contact there. Now Latham with it. Latham right into the lane, puts it up for 2 and good. 2 points for the sophomore out of Michigan.
I like how IVCC is moving the ball, and they're attacking well. They just haven't been getting shots to drop. But Latham finally gets a lane and gets one to drop.
Maisel kicks it to Wazagraj. No contact there on the screen. Maisel misses the 2-point jumper, rebounded by Johnson.
Great job by Munson to get over the screen and contest the shot.
Jones, an easy right-handed layup on the left-hand side for 2.
Yeah, just a good look-ahead pass, and Jones takes advantage.
Julian Jones out of Eisenhower High School, Decatur, Illinois.
Gotta be honest, it's really hard not to call him Julio.
Yeah, I know. I did that once last broadcast, and I kicked myself for it, so hopefully I can prevent that from happening again. Travis kicked it to Wazagraj. That hit the shot clock. Thank goodness, but that one bounced in. Fortunately for the Eagles, that's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to look to take their first lead of the ball game here, tied at 4.
Good horse shot, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would not be able to duplicate that one, that's for sure. Munson at the top of the key, directing traffic.
It looks like they switched to a 2-3.
Now it's Munson cross court. 3-point shot is no good.
Good look. Again, skip passes. Great way to kill a zone as no one talks.
Oh, there's a pin of a block by Julian Jones. Unbelievable. Phenomenal defensive stop there. Vashawn Munson the other way. And they're going to turn it right back over. Couldn't convert the turnover, the block, into some points. Jones going back up again for another block. Good defense, but there's a tip in. Not really sure who that one was on. I think, was it Travis? Might have been Travis.
I think it was Travis. I know Mazzell was the first. We don't know who the second one was.
It was tipped up by somebody. I think we're going to give those two to Quasigrach for his first points of the ball.
I think they're looking at 2-1-2, actually.
Tubbs, the easy 2-point jumper. That's off the mark. Saw that one from here, right in front of us. Knew that one wasn't going to go.
Yeah, they've been getting good looks. They just haven't been falling, so you just got to keep doing what you're doing. As Kamante gets a steal.
Poked away by Johnson. Latham's going to take it up strong into the lane. No good. Kamante Johnson puts it back up for 2.
You know, just simple, just a good job filling the other side and filling the other lane and getting an easy putback. Maybe that's something that gets him going.
Elias being channeled by Latham. Oh, another ferocious block by Julian Jones. He's got 2 huge blocks tonight.
Yeah, just great job of reading it and coming on the weak side. Oh, pay it off.
And can he make the 3? Oh, that would have been huge. I had goosebumps going down my spine, and oh my goodness, if that would have gone in. Probably would have lost the headset on that one. Defense translates into easy offense. Unfortunately, couldn't knock down the shot.
Yeah, good point, good point. And Jones defensively has been great so far.
And there's a good block by Tubbs.
It's a block party.
It's a block party here in the Eagles' nest. Phenomenal defense being played by the Eagles so far, 6-6 in the early going. And there's a layup, no good by Jones. He fights for it, and eventually corralled by Maisel. Here he comes the other way. Now Butler with it. Butler right into the lane. Another block by Kamante Johnson. Oh, my goodness. 4 straight possessions, 4 straight blocks. As Ty Bland is going to make his first appearance in the game tonight.
Did you get your invitation to the block party?
I did not, no. But apparently Julian Jones, Isaiah Tubbs, and Kamante Johnson did, that's for sure.
Oh, lucky there, miscommunication. That was an easy look, but luckily Joliet dropped it.
Ty Bland came into the game for almost his lookalike, Jalen Latham. They look very similar out there on the court together. Kamante Johnson, he's going to fire for 3, and he's going to knock that one down.
And that putback layup, like I said, it can just, it can start things for you. All you need to see is one going through the hoop, and his first 3-point shot gets to go.
We know Kamante Johnson and Isaiah Tubbs are going to be a huge part of the offense. Now it's up to the rest of the guys to hopefully contribute. And so far, Julian Jones and Rich Latham have played the part so far, each with a basket themselves. We have a substitution now. It's R.J. Thaxton, another player out of Decatur, Illinois, MacArthur High School. He comes in for Vashawn Munson. Tyler Davis, the 6'3" freshman out of Rocky Grove, Pennsylvania, making his first appearance in the game tonight. See somebody all the way in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they screwed up their play there. There was something wrong with the spacing. I like how it came from a handoff into a ball screen, and they was going to go pick and pop for their big man, but their wing came up.
There's an illegal screen by number 15, Nick Welter. There's a turnover for the Wolves. Tubbs just gave me the look. He said he's okay. I was shaking my head at him like, where's your shot at? He said he's fine. Let's see if he's right. He's going to try and prove something to me.
Yeah, I think he just needs one to fall to. Camonte's needed one, and
Ooh, Johnson had a good look there, but he was fouled before he could get the ball to Tubbs. Tubbs made it. He was right.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Yeah, it was coming.
Didn't quite count. Austin Reed from Immaculate Conception High School checks into the game. 6'2" freshman. That's a heck of a name for a high school, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Immaculate Conception. Thaxton inbounds the ball to Tubbs. Now Thaxton has it in the corner for three. It's online. It was off the mark, though. And that ball, I think, ooh. Wow, I thought.
Camonte gave him a look, too. He had that lip curl like what?
That could have been off Welter, but looks like that's not going to be the case as the Wolves are going to take the ball now. It's Thaxton, Bland, Tubbs, Jones, and Johnson in for the Eagles.
Yeah, I like the look they got Thaxton. Just an easy open corner three. Just unfortunately could not get it to drop.
They're going to fall eventually. There's a three-point shot off the mark by Tyler Davis. Good rebound by Jones out to Tubbs, and here comes Thaxton.
Tyler, if you want to get a shooter open, back screen's always the way to go,
Absolutely.
and it did, and Tyler Davis just could not get it to drop.
Bland well outside on the wing. He gives it to Thaxton. Johnson on the wing, up top. Here he is, he's open for three. Can he knock this one down? He absolutely can.
Yeah.
Camonte Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, 8 points.
Once he got that layup to drop, everything's starting to fall for him now.
He's on his way once again to another high-scoring performance, 8 here in the first 8 minutes of the game.
IVCC's ball movement has been fantastic, as it's been for every game we've watched so far. So, you know, it's a big reason they're getting a lot of open shots. Camonte's capitalizing.
Ooh, three-point shot rattled home by Nick Welter.
That's a home bounce right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thaxton with the smooth crossover to the lane, and he gets called for the charge. Looks like it was Nick Welter making the three-point, or no, sorry. Number 33, that's Mitchell Wazagraj.
Yeah, this is a great move by Thaxton getting to the lane. Just a little too out of control. And
$10 million move and 10-cent finish. Couldn't quite bring it home. Here comes Maisel. He's the point guard out of Lincoln Way Central High School in Illinois. Wazagraj on Tubbs. Good defense there eventually. Stolen away. Camonte Johnson corrals it. Thaxton ahead to Bland. Bland, he's a streaky shooter. Couldn't take a shot right there. Johnson open on that side of the court once again, and he couldn't quite get that one to ring home.
He didn't get the home bounce there.
No.
That's almost the same bounce, just didn't get it.
What do we, Joliet? I don't like it.
It's similar colors.
Yeah. Joliet sporting the purple, IVCC sporting the white, and there's a three-point shot or good by Maisel. He's the leading scorer now for the Wolves with 5.
And Chris Herman not happy with Christian Walker there. He was yelling close, and Walker was giving him space, and Maisel made him pay.
I didn't even see Walker checking the game. He got Jones. Good spin move inside, and good by Isaiah Tubbs. There's his first 2 points of the ball game.
Just need to see one drop, and yeah, as he told you, he's okay. He's got it.
Hopefully when it rains, it pours. That's hopefully going to be the story of the ball game for Isaiah Tubbs tonight. 11 minutes to go in the first half. 14-12 Eagles lead. There's a three-point launch. No good by Wazagraj. And here is Johnson. Johnson behind the back move. Dishes to Tubbs.
Yeah.
Tubbs finishes with a two-handed
Isaiah.
slam. Very good. The first dunk we've witnessed all year.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Isaiah Tubbs.
Oh, great move by Camonte to avoid the steal, and then just a no-look, quick pass. Gets Tubbs an easy dunk.
16-12 Eagles lead by 4 here as we approach the halfway mark in our first half. There's a foul, reaching foul by Christian Walker. Got some platoon changes here for Joliet, including Quincy Butler, the starter, coming back in from Missouri. Christian Walker didn't see that one from behind him as Chase Travis finishes and drew the foul.
Yeah, there's just got to be better communication on that play. I don't know. Looking at the replay, I don't know if Christian thought they were supposed to switch, but, you know.
Yeah, Coach Herman not very happy with Walker as Latham comes into the game for him.
That's a nice thing about this delay. You
get a little bit of a replay. That's
action.
nice. Not many people have that advantage. Three-point conversion is good by Welter. He's got 6 points now in the ball game.
Yeah, now they're going with the press.
A little bit of a zone press here as Thaxton dribbles it across the timeline. Johnson right into the lane. Pulls up for two now instead and knocks it home.
Great job using the body, gets some separation, then just a small fadeaway, keeps his balance, knocks it down from the free throw line.
First to double digits tonight is Camonte Johnson. He's got 10. Julian Jones heads to the scorer's table ready to check in at the next dead ball.
You know, a lot of Joliet's offense is made for shooting. A lot of screens, a lot of pick and pops, and as you see it there.
There's another three-pointer knocked down by Welter. He's near the double-digit mark. He's got 9. 2 threes and an and one.
I really like how their offense moves, and they move in harmony. It just gives them good spacing.
Got a hand check foul there on Welter after he knocked down the three-point shot on Ty Bland. 4 fouls for the Eagles, 3 fouls for the Wolves as Julian Jones gets Isaiah Tubbs. He's got 4 points as he heads to the bench. Brand new substitute coming into the game. It's Jaden Mannion out of Evansville, North Indiana, checking in for the first time for the Wolves. Thaxton trying to find somebody to inbound it to. He finds Johnson over the outstretched arms of Austin Reed. Bland, he's open for 3. He can knock that down. Not this time, however, and it's Elias with the rebound.
Oh, he's got to get back.
Oh, my goodness, that was loud. Oh, my pin. I heard that over my headset.
Another
Holy
invitation
cow.
to the block party. Wow, finish that off.
Julian Jones finishes it on the other end with a fadeaway jumper. My goodness. He almost broke the backboard.
You know, I see why he let him go by. He was just waiting for that.
Oh, my goodness.
He was just waiting for that.
I can tell you right now, when you and I are talking, I can't hear much over this headset.
Yeah.
If anybody's looking at me, talking to me, I can't hear them. But I heard that block from all the way to the top corner of the gym.
Yeah.
And that pass is going to go almost out of bounds. Instead, Ty Bland going to corral the save.
You know, Thaxton made sure everybody heard that one.
Jones picked that one up. His layup was off the mark. Now Latham gets the rebound.
Oh,
a little bit of contact, but there's a block on Elias there.
Another one.
Oh, Ty Bland, you know he wanted it. Unfortunately, Quincy Butler did not provide it to him. 20-20 here. 8 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Ty Bland going to walk into a three-point shot. That shot is off the mark once again. 0 for 2, Ty Bland. We kind of knew this at the beginning. Ty Bland is a streaky shooter. If he's on, he is on. But if he's off, well, not going to be a good night for him.
One thing I noticed is he kind of shoots on his way down, just as he's starting to go down. So that might be one of the issues there.
Khalil Brummett checks into the game for the first time. He gets Camonte Johnson, leading scorer for the Eagles with 10. It's Elias now with it, guarded by Latham. Latham pushed off a little bit there. You're going to get the foul call.
I thought he actually beat him to the spot, so.
I don't think his hands were up in time, though, and I think that's what they were looking at. Might have pushed him a little bit. 5 fouls for the Eagles, 3 fouls for the Wolves here with 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Maisel to Travis. Travis all the way across. And there's a, oh my goodness.
That's the second time. It's still closed. It is definitely close in every area.
Jaden Mannion bakes in a three-point shot, and Ty Bland, he's going to go for it again. That one is short. 0 for 3 is Ty Bland.
Yeah, it just looks like he's shooting on the way down.
Ty Bland picks up a foul now, and I'm thinking Isaiah Tubbs is probably going to get Bland after he's 0 for 3.
Yeah.
And he picked up a quick foul as well.
Yeah, I thought that was a 2-on-4. A little tough. But,
yeah.
but he drew the foul call.
Yeah, he did. First free throw. No good by Quincy Butler.
You know, I like Joliet's offense. I see why they're ranked. They do a great job of spacing the floor. There's a lot of back cuts involved in that offense, a lot of screens, and they're getting good looks at 3. So doing a great job of knocking them down, and that gives them a 3-point lead here.
0 for 2 was Quincy Butler. 23-20, Eagles trail by 3. Tubbs spins, kicks it to Thaxton. Now it's Tubbs with it again. Thought about the shot. Said takes a dribble, and now kicks to Latham. Latham into the lane.
That's a strong take.
And we're going to get a jump ball. This time it's going to go to the Eagles.
Good hands by Elias to get both hands on it and keep Latham locked up, and draws the jump ball.
Elias going to take the ball up the court now and gets a screen from Travis. Butler, corner, 3, no good. going to have a wraparound foul.
Oh, what?
On Jones. That's an Eagle foul, I think, underneath the basket.
Oh, no, they're calling
Oh.
They're calling on Chase Travis.
Oh, there they are going to call it on Travis. Okay. Travis was clapping his hands like he
I
thought
know, that's
it was
what,
on
yeah.
Tubbs, so.
Oh, that's what happens when you got 235s going at it.
Yeah. Jones on the wing looking for Tubbs. Couldn't find him. Instead kicks to Brummett. Brummett. Latham. Back to Tubbs. Tubbs, he's open for three. Can he knock this one down? No, he cannot. And we're going to have another foul underneath the basket. This time I think it's on Khalil Brummett. Oh, check that. Jalen Latham going to pick up his second foul.
Well, that's put Joliet at the 1-and-1 mark. I'm going bonus. Next 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Don't want to fall into the bonus this early as Mazel's going to take a couple free throws. Or, sorry, 1-and-1.
Yeah, I don't think Mazel's a good guy you want to foul. I saw 2 of their players shooting about 85, and then, like, one was shooting 100% from the line.
Yeah.
I believe he was one of them, so.
Yeah. For sure, a good shooting free throw team are the Joliet Junior College Wolves. 2 more points to add to Mazel's total. He's got 7. Second leading scorer behind Welter with 9. Munson to Johnson on the wing. Now it's
Look at
Tubbs
the pinch
corner.
poach action. 2 fake handoffs. That's a beautiful offensive set going right now.
Johnson drives to his right, and it went right off of his foot as he was looking to take the ball, get ready for a shot. Fortunately, that's going to be another turnovers charge to the Eagles and Camonte Johnson. Wolves coming back on offense, up by 5.
Yeah, I said that was a great offensive set, but that was better defense on the Wolves' part, just doing a great job of shutting down each action. And, oh, yeah, that's another hand check. That one on Brummett. And you're really going to have to be smart here with, you still got 6:35 left. You're at 8 fouls. You can't be using your hands at all.
Yeah. Free throw is good by Elias. And here comes, let's see, Quasigrach, I think, back in the game. Quasigrach. Did we decide that was a silent K or not?
Yeah, it was a silent case. I think I heard Pat up there say it as Quasigrach.
Second free throw, no good. 26-20, 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Camonte Johnson right into the lane, and he lost the ball, but there was some contact. I think that one's going to be on the floor, so we'll take this one baseline out of bounds.
That was just aggressive inside-out move. Camonte was getting to the rim no matter what. Tucked that ball, and he drew a foul.
Munson with the inbound finds Johnson. A little bit too deep to pull from there. Tubbs was in position to shoot. Instead, takes a couple dribbles, pulls up for 2, knocks it down. A little bit of contact there at the end. Didn't get the call, but he's still going to get the 2 points.
You know, for Tubbs hitting 8 threes, that's actually probably his favorite shot. That mid-range off the dribble, one dribble, 2 dribble pull-ups.
Loves the mid-range shot, does Isaiah Tubbs. There's a hook shot, left-handed baby hook, good for Elias.
Good back screen, gets Elias a wide open look. Good hands, though, by Tubbs. He tipped it, just Brummett couldn't get back in time.
I'd like to give a shout-out to the family of Mr. Richie Elias. Could be Elias. We'll check back with the family member that's present at halftime.
I'm almost 98% sure she said Elias.
And look, I know. Look who we have in the game right now. Number 33, Ryan Vandervoort, a local product out of Ottawa, Illinois. Nice to see him get some meaningful minutes here, down by 6 with under 6 minutes to go.
That's great offense. Yep. Back screen, you had to defend the easy look at the rim, so it gets a shooter wide open, and it's just a beautiful action.
Three-pointer was in and out, and the Eagles pick up a foul on the other end. 8-6 is the foul score so far. Eagles would be winning by 2 if we played by fouls.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not, and they're trailing by 6. Jones gets the ball up top. Back to Johnson.
If it was golf, we'd be losing.
Yeah,
we'd be winning.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Too bad this isn't golf.
Much louder.
Yes. Johnson got a little bit of contact up by the elbow. Now we're going to have 1-and-1 for Mr. Camonte Johnson, the product out of Decatur MacArthur High School. His former high school teammate and former IVCC Eagle Dallas McLean, I should say, is looking on from the sidelines. We'll get to see Kishwaukee twice this year, once at home and once away. So we'll have the call for you here on your home for Illinois Valley Community College basketball.
Or at least the home game.
Johnson could not take advantage of the one-on-one opportunity. He misses the first. Still trail by 6, 5.5 to go.
That's just great pressure by Camonte.
Yeah, it looks like Jason Bingham Jr. into the game now. He kind of lost control. Seems like he's ready to play quite yet. There's a nice fadeaway, but no good from Wazagrach.
You know, with his height advantage, a good fade from his right shoulder got him a lot of space. He just couldn't take advantage.
Yeah. Christian Walker is going to check back into the game, hopefully to make his wrongs right, as he kind of had a less than good start to the game.
It was a tough start for him
on the defensive end, to say the least. So hopefully he can get back in there and do some work for the Eagles. Open three-point attempt is good by Maisel.
Yeah, you just need better communication. Like these back screens, you're going to have to really talk, let them know, and that way they can have a better chance of defending it.
Maisel, the first to double digits, and it's Vandervoort now. He's going to pull up for 2. That shot just off the mark. Wazagrach the rebound. Here comes Binghamton.
Oh, good
There's
hands.
a shot off the backboard, so that's still in play. Didn't quite hit the shot clock. Maisel guarded by Jones. Dribbles it into open space. Maisel's going to pull from way downtown. That one is just long. Good board by Camonte Johnson. Eagles need an offensive score here.
Sean Take.
And they get one from Camonte Johnson, leading scorer for the Eagles. He has got, let's see, 3, 6, 12.
Yeah, nice.
Couldn't do math there for a second. I don't know why, but
that's just a great inside-out move into a crab dribble that gets him into the middle of the lane and uses that left hand well, of course, as he's a natural lefty. Oh!
There's some contact there. It looks like it'll be on Christian Walker, I think. That's who the referee pointed to.
I was going to say, I thought they called that on Jones. I was like, he's straight up.
Oh, but that is Christian Walker's 3rd foul of the game.
Oh.
So limited playing time, already 3 fouls. Looks like Ty Bland's going to come get him. First free throw is good.
Especially because watching on the replay, it looked like it was a clean block.
Elias. There we go. Elias.
All right, thank you.
See, there we go. I'm going to write that down.
Elias.
Us. There we go. I was going to ask at halftime. I knew we messed it up. That's okay. We're good from here on out.
I was 98% wrong.
Yeah. So Ty Bland with it now. He gives to Vandervoort. Vandervoort thought about the 3 and thought about it again and said pass to Johnson. Johnson into the lane, puts it up for 2, no good. Once again, no good. Gets his own rebound again, goes up with it again. He's very persistent.
The fight.
But now he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple free throws.
And Camonte just not giving up on the play. He's averaging 10 rebounds per game, actually leading the team in rebounds. And you see there why. Just does not give up on the play, and he's going to get rewarded with 2 free throws.
Takes advantage of the first free throw there, does Camonte Johnson. Had 38 points on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Glad to see that.
Him and Tubbs are fantastic. If they just got a little more team help, as they had 68 out of the 88, they would have won that game with ease.
Absolutely. 2 for 2 at the line is Camonte Johnson. Makes it a 33-26 deficit now that the Eagles face with 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Great inside hand finish. Looked like he was going to go for the reverse and then finishes on the inside.
Maisel does. Now Tubbs misses a shot on the other end. Tubbs was looking at the referee, thought there was some contact there, didn't get the whistle. Maisel guarded by Vandervoort. There's a 3-point shot, good.
You do not want to help one pass away, especially against a good shooting team, and these guys have been laying it up all night. So
that's going to force Coach Chris Herman to call the first time out of the ball game with 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go. IVCC trails 38-26. 38-26, IVCC trails by 12. As the ball is inbounded, Camonte Johnson kicks to Isaiah Tubbs. Bland with it up top. Drives into the lane, puts up a hard two, and he makes it. Gets it to fall, does Ty Bland. That's his first points of the ball game.
Yeah, just a great drive, and I thought it was going to be really tough with that double clutch, but he was able to nail it.
Ooh, he almost got him from behind on the block. However, it was a finish there by Jaden Mannion. He's got 5 in the ball game.
Yeah, good double team, but just I think a miscommunication on rotation and easy layup.
Bland kicked it out to Johnson. Johnson spins, and that one was rejected by Mannion. And layup is no good. Rebounded by Vandervoort.
You know, that's the nice thing about Jones getting those 2 blocks early. They're a little intimidated. Menzel thinking about it too much, and Jones forces the miss.
Jones with a nice spin move into the lane. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Had a tip at it, and rebounded by Wazagrach. Some one-on-one between Vandervoort and Maisel. And Maisel came on the short end of the stick on that one.
Yeah, that's just great defense by Vandervoort to keep him in front.
Johnson traveled before the pass, and Isaiah Tubbs missed the three-point shot anyways. Thank goodness. Wouldn't want to see a made shot after a whistle.
Yeah.
Vandervoort checks out of the game in favor of R.J. Thaxton. Thaxton, the 175 6-foot guard out of Decatur MacArthur in Decatur, Illinois. Got another timeout on the floor now. 40-28, 1 minute and 9 seconds to go in the first half. (40-28) is our score here. Eagles trail by 12.
For a second, I was a little worried you were going to give the Warrior Celtics score.
No. Richie Elias in the game. We got it, Mason. We got Elias. We'd like to also give a huge shout out to his family that's watching the game. We really appreciate that as well, even if you are Joliet fans. 3-point shot, no good by Elias. And Julian Jones coming back with it. Johnson to Bland. Bland spins right into lane, puts it up for 2, and he was fouled. Looks like could be on Mannion. We'll see what Whalen has to say.
Foul the number 25 with Joliet, Jaden Mannion, his first.
Great call over there,
I was
Tyler
correct.
Town.
I was correct. Thank you, Mr. Pat Whalen.
Yeah, just a good drive and spin move. Puts pressure on the defense, and Bland gets some free throws.
Bland looking to go 2 for 2. He cannot. 50% from the line for him. Makes it an 11-point ball game. 3 points for Ty Bland in our game.
I imagine they're going to hold it for the last shot, just probably second and a half difference.
Second and a half difference between the shot and game clock as we're ticking under 20 seconds to go. Elias guarded by Johnson. Maisel right into the lane. Julian Jones could not quite get the block. Now he comes the other way. Tubbs, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot is up, and it is short. So that is how the first half comes to an end. It is 40-29. The Eagles trail by 11. Mason and I will be back with a little bit of a halftime show with about 3 minutes to go right before action resumes. Mason, any thoughts really quick on the first half?
So far, so good. I mean, we're on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Correct.
But good looks, and just got to shore up some things defensively against a good motion offense.
Absolutely. Mason and I will be back in 12 minutes on your home for Illinois Valley Community College basketball. We are back here with 3 minutes to go in the halftime period. IVCC trailing 40-29. Tyler Town alongside Mason Lucas, my color commentator for this evening. Mason, it's been one heck of a first half. Unfortunately, the Eagles are not on top right now as we do face an 11-point deficit. Not to no avail. I mean, clearly Camonte Johnson doing all he can. He's got 14 points here at the half.
Yeah, no, Camonte's been great, and, you know, at first it looked like he was just going to have an off night, but he saw a putback layup go, and then everything else, he's just been aggressive, and he's been making the shots, so great job by him.
Last year in the matchup, it was IVCC taking the victory 75-74. Camonte Johnson was the leading scorer. He had 13, and Isaiah Tubbs, the kind of the second man and the second scoring option in a way for IVCC. He only had 4 last year. So far, they had 17 combined last year. This year, well, they have 20 combined. And that's, you know, only in the first half.
Step up.
So obviously both of them being more aggressive this year, getting more shots in their hands, the ball in their hand a lot more this year. So great to see that so far. Also, we got 4 points from Julian. Here I go again. Julian Jones. Julian Jones 4. Ty Bland, he's got 3. Jalen Latham has 2 as well. Leading the charge for, let's see, the Wolves, it is Jarrett Mazel. He's got 10. And, you know, that's somebody that they're going to have to key in on. He's a shooter, and you hear that every time he's got the ball. Coach Herman bellows that from the sideline. He says, shooter, shooter, shooter. So that's somebody they're going to have to key on here if they want to prevail in this one after the half.
You know, their whole offense is predicated on great motion, screening, and then they have a good, like, I think 4 out of their 5 players on all their 5-man lineups can shoot. So, you know, the spacing's fantastic. So when you take away one option, unless you're switching, it's hard to stop every option.
That it is, Mason. That it is. So we are just about ready to get things underway here, live from the Eagles Nest on your home for Eagles basketball, men and women both. Women dropped the first one tonight. I wrote the score down somewhere because I always forget.
It's 89-76.
89-76, yes, that was the final there. So unfortunately, Lady Eagles fall to 500 now on the season. IVCC men's team looking to go above 500 as they're 2-2 this year. We got a deathly quiet gymnasium right now.
You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, that you could. And we got Pat Whalen reading off the list of starters for the second half. Looks like for IVCC, it's going to be the starters: Bashan Munson, Julian Jones, Camonte Johnson, let's see, Jalen Latham, and Isaiah Tubbs. So that's the starting 5 for the Eagles. We'll see who the Wolves come out here with. We do still have 12 seconds left till they technically have to be back on the court. You know, a lot of people like to get on there a little bit early, but not so much.
Yeah, they're taking their time. They want to make sure they got their game plan down and keep this 11-point lead.
Coach Joe Kuhn is milking every second out of that halftime clock. So we're ready to get things underway here. The 20-minute period has gone up on that board. Jalen Latham going to inbound the ball to Bashan Munson, and we are underway. Half number 2. Eagles trail by 11.
Just to make you feel a little bit better, Brett almost wrote down Julio Jones.
See? It happens.
It's tough.
Camonte Johnson right into the lane. Easy bucket there to begin the half. 16 points in the game for him tonight.
You get the ball at the elbow, they call it like a death zone because all it takes is one dribble. And with that, a rip through and one dribble, and he's into the paint.
Julian Jones not very happy with the referee on that one.
I like the leadership by Tubbs, though. He calmed him down and let him know, you were down. You got to keep those arms straight up, buddy.
Brought him back a little bit. Tubbs still showing him that he's got to keep those arms straight up. And thankfully, the referee wasn't too quick with any technical fouls or anything like that.
Yeah, talking to him right now, letting him know.
Richie Elias at the line to shoot free throws. He made the first one. We got to give a quick shout out to the Elias family, watching some of them all the way from Ohio, I believe.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Max, Charlie, and Lily, thank you for your viewership. As I think it's your cousin just knocked down 2 free throws there. He's got 6 points in the ball game.
Hope you're enjoying some IVCC Eagle and Wolf basketball. He's got a good one so far.
Johnson, he's going to pull up for 3. That one's short. Mazel with the rebound. Up ahead to Elias.
Looked like Camonte shot that one on the lane way down. I couldn't tell for sure, but.
2-point basket, no good by Mannion. Once again, no good. So 2 straight point blank layups missed by Mannion.
Good job by Latham and Jones to wall him off and make it a tough shot.
Latham had that ball tipped away by Elias.
Yeah, it's still pretty quiet in here.
Yeah. 19 minutes to go in the second period as Latham has the ball on the wing. He kicks it across to Tubbs. Tubbs, he's going to fire for three now. That shot could not rattle home. Rebounded by Maisel.
Yeah, Tubbs got good luck, and if it was Tuesday, he'd be hitting those, but he's just been cool this game.
38 points for Camonte Johnson on Tuesday, and 30 from Isaiah Tubbs.
As you can see, they're starting to switch it now. It takes away a lot of the motion offense, so let's see how Joliet counters.
How can they respond to the defensive alignment by the Eagles? And that one, well, that's going to result in a steal for the Eagles.
Just Tubbs' long arms doing a great job keeping his arms up and getting a hand on the ball.
Camonte Johnson with a strong rebound. He tries to go back up with it off the mark. Julian Jones once again, and one. A little bit of a touch foul, I think, on the Wolves. They called
we'll take it.
We'll take it, absolutely.
We'll take it.
I'm not going to argue with it. As it's 42-33, Julian Jones going to the line, looking to make this one an 8-point ball game.
First of all, that starts off with Camonte getting down low. Well, again, that's probably his 5th or 6th offensive rebound, and he starts it off, and then Julian gets in there and finishes it off with a 3-point play opportunity and converts.
Tyler Davis checking into the game right now from Rocky Grove, Pennsylvania. I think that's about the farthest we've gone as far as opposing players this year.
I was going to say, last year that was Serbia. So.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yes, we did have Maria Labus. She was all the way from Serbia. She was on the IVCC women's team, so hopefully she's doing well. I haven't heard anything about her yet.
Yeah, neither have I.
There's a foul by Isaiah Tubbs. Kind of a silly foul there. He acted like he was straight up, but he definitely had his arm in there a little bit.
Well, see that pass by Elias? That was fantastic. That was a bullet. That one probably hurt the hands.
Good pass there from Richie Elias, the 6'2" sophomore guard out of Plainfield North.
Yeah, just a fantastic pass. He had to put a lot of heat on that one to get that through and avoid Tubbs getting a hand on it, and he did. And now they're going to convert 2 free throws most likely, and do.
It is Wazagrach with 2 more to add to his total. Johnson pulls up for 2. That shot is good.
Camonte's also, him and Tubbs, both very comfortable with 1 dribble, 2 dribble mid-range pull-ups. So even if you want to stop them from getting to the rim, they can just pull up and take advantage of that space.
18 points for Johnson. He's visibly frustrated with himself after that one. Shot fake and drive, and there's going to be a charge. Vashawn Munson getting the call.
Yeah, just good job of getting to the spot, beating him there, and then willing to sacrifice his body. And again, that switching defense is giving him that switching defense is giving Joliet some issues to start off the half.
Munson passes to Latham. Latham fires for 3. That shot was long.
Yeah, that's just a good look. That's a great look for Latham, and even though he couldn't commit, good rhythm, great look. He probably will get that next time.
It's Elias now with the ball up top, guarded by Munson. Now it's Davis in the corner for 3. That shot was long. Looks like there might have been a push by Wazengroth, but they didn't call it. Good thing, though, the rebound goes to the Eagles. Now it's Jones in transition.
Ooh.
He's fouled to go to line, shoot a couple free throws as he couldn't finish through contact.
That's a great look, and Jones taking it strong to the rim, draws contact, and he'll be going to the line for 2 free throws. Camonte with the great look-ahead pass. One thing I would do is, since they're such a good shooting team and they've had trouble inside against Julian Jones and Tubbs, I would force them off that 3-point line and try to get them to the rim, see if they can finish over our big guys.
Yeah. 8 points now for Julian Jones. 44-37, Eagles trail with just under 17 minutes to go. Misses the second free throw. One thing to notice, it's Mannion. He's got 3 fouls in this game. Davis to Manziel. Not Manziel. Maisel. not Johnny Manziel. Not quite.
Close.
Yes.
Yeah, just the switching defense is giving them some issues, and they're actually communicating on this, so like it's seamless switching. So I love the way they're talking.
Oh man. Maisel banks home a 3.
That's the third one.
Bank
Pass
is open
closing.
once again.
This is past closing hours.
Unbelievable. That's the second bank three of tonight. One from him, one from Mannion as well. Tubbs now on the wing. Gives it to Jones. Latham traveled before he put the ball on the ground, yep.
Yeah, good idea again. Oh, attacking off the catcher is always a good idea. Just working on footwork to make sure that you put the ball on the ground before you start moving. Actually, I heard a buddy of mine say this one time. I can't remember who said it, but he goes, he banked in, and I go, the bank's closed. And he goes, the ATM's always open, though.
That's true. Every once in a while you can hit up that ATM, and so far Joliet's been able to do that. It's Elias who puts the ball on the ground. Now it's Maisel. Fires for three. That man is on fire.
You can't leave him, especially one pass away. I know it's tempting when you see a drive, but if you're going to help at all, you stunt. You do not commit.
Johnson tries to put up a forced shot there. No good. Ball's tapped around. Eventually corralled by Elias. Here comes Maisel. Maisel against Jones. Jones thought he was straight up, but he did get a lot of body on that one.
Yeah, every time he's going straight up, he wants to lean over and block it. You have to stay straight up throughout the whole entire play.
Full timeout taken by IVCC. 50-37, 15 and a half minutes to go in our ball game. Kind of a make or break point in the ball game right now. Eagles trail by 13. Really could use some offensive scores here and definitely some defensive stops, some of which we haven't seen in a little bit.
Yeah, it's a tough offense. And one of the nice things about motion offense, if you got your conditioning down and the other team doesn't, it's going to affect both ends. So they might be getting a little tired, forcing stuff up, but just take your time, run your offense. The Eagles' offense has been great throughout the entire season, so I expect shots to start dropping.
Two more free throws fall through the net for Maisel. He's got 18 in our ball game, unofficially. Tubbs, step back jumper. No good. Looks like there was some contact there after the shot. Didn't get the call, though. And here comes Elias.
It's in the rule book. You got to let the shooter land. And a couple times, I don't think they've given Tubbs enough space. And I would have, called those a foul.
Two dribble pull-up fader for Nick Welter. 11 in the ball game for him.
Again, a turnaround to your opposite shoulder when you have a height advantage is just a great move. So good shot by him. Good decision.
Camonte Johnson on the low block. All the way cross court to Julian Jones. He's going to fire for three, and he got them all.
Hey, that's, again, cross court passing. Great way to, find holes in man or zone defenses.
Julian Jones in double digits tonight with 11. Nice to see him helping the offensive cause as we trail by 14 with 14 and a half to go. Maisel right over Camonte Johnson. Oh, my goodness.
Again, I really would like to see them actually get them off the three-point line and have them drive into the bigs, see what they can do against the bigs.
Well, Maisel's doing it up against Camonte Johnson, who's taller than him. Julian Jones thought he could get another one to fall. He could not. Good, strong rebound there by Elias.
Maisel's wide open in that left wing. He missed him.
Maisel might have got away with a carry there, but instead he got a foul called against him. Looks like he kind of lost possession of the ball there for a little bit. Channeled it on his hip. Ref didn't see it. Now he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple free throws once again.
Oh, they're calling that Camonte. Must have pushed him in the back.
RJ Thaxton ready to check in for IVCC. Looks like he might get, I'm not exactly sure. He's going to get Tubbs, actually. Tubbs not having an ideal game tonight. Only 6 points thus far.
He's had looks, and I think one of the things that's bothering him is he's just not getting a lot of space on his jump shot. He's usually used to that space landing, and Joliet's taking that away, and they're not calling it, so keep doing it if it's throwing them off.
Right now, Tubbs going over to the trainer's table, pointing at his left knee, so we'll have to see. Hopefully he's okay. Explaining to the trainer what happened, as you can see him in the back left corner there on the trainer's table. It's Julian Jones with it now. He kicks to Walker. Christian Walker also checked in the game with the last dead ball. It's Ty Bland going one-on-one. He lost the ball. There's going to be a push foul, hand check foul on Maisel.
That seems to be a lot of chitter-chatter going on.
A whole lot of chitter-chatter, yep.
It's starting to get a little chippy out here, especially with what happened with Tubbs and I don't know exactly who, but after that it's been getting a little chippy.
Ty Bland looks to take a shot. No good. Christian Walker tries to tip it back up. No good once again. And the Wolves are coming back with it.
Nick Welter with a good recovery blocks the tip in from Christian.
Three-point shot is good.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Wazagrach finishes the three. Julian Jones to Thaxton. 22-point ball game here with 13 minutes to go.
IVCC's defense hasn't been bad at all. I think they've been doing a great job on rotations and all that. But in the wise words of Mark Jackson, great offense beats great defense any day of the week.
Thaxton tries to get in the lane. He puts one up for two. That's R.J. Thaxton's first points of the ball game.
And Thaxton's been able to get into the lane and create. It's just he hasn't really been trying to finish. More of a facilitator, but that one he takes it strong to the lane.
Follows on Ty Bland. Him, and it looks like Maisel getting a little bit chippy down low. Have to keep an eye on that as they keep kind of walking into each other. Khalil Brummett coming into the game now. He's going to get Ty Bland. Yeah, looks like Coach Herman saw Ty Bland and Maisel getting into it a little bit. So.
Yeah, I didn't want to see any of that.
Did not want to pick up any silly technicals. 20-point ball game here. We approach the 12-minute mark, and Maisel gets right into the lane, fires it up, no good. And Walker had that ball taken away from him. Not many people strong enough to take a ball away from Christian Walker, that's for sure. Thaxton up to Johnson. Johnson, good feed inside to Julian Jones. Can't finish.
Oh, they fought for it.
And they fought for it. Couldn't quite get the putback. There's good defense. Great hands by Kamante Johnson, doing it on the offense and defensive ends. And he finishes for two.
I actually think he was looking for Walker on that, realized that got cut off, threw it up with the right and got it to drop.
20 points tonight for Kamante Johnson on that layup. Makes it an 18-point ball game.
Good gamble, just couldn't get it.
Here's a wide open three-point attempt, no good by Reed. And Christian Walker looks like he might have had that one stolen away from, but Reed picks up kind of a frustration foul.
You saw Mansell drive into the lane to see three people collapse on him. That's what I was talking about. See if you can get him off that three-point line into the bigs and see if they can finish.
Richie Elias back into the game.
I think I said Mansell.
Yes, you did say Mansell.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Johnny Mansell, the money man, is not in attendance tonight, surprisingly.
I kind of missed that signature money celebration.
Yeah, the little disc.
Yeah.
I miss it too.
The only better celebration is probably J.R. Smith's celebration.
Christian Walker had that one taken away from him. Here comes Elias. Latham heads to the scorer's table, and Tubbs is back from the trainer's table. He's sitting right next to Coach Nauman on the bench. Two-point shot is good. That time by Nick Welter.
Nick Welter just doing a great job of reading it and seeing that the lane was clogged, and Jones was just going to be a little late on the contest, pulls up for a open mid-range and drops it.
Thaxton going to pull for three. That's off the mark, kind of a rush shot there early in the shot clock.
Yeah, I think he forced it on that one.
Elias, the dump off. Might have been a travel there. I don't think he dribbled the ball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, ball don't lie once again.
Yeah, Jones with another block, his third, I believe.
Johnson walks into a three-point shot, and he knocks it down. 23 points for Mr. Kamante Johnson. And we knew that, he'd be kind of an offensive threat. And we knew that he's gonna need some help, though, from everybody else. So far, not been able to get too much.
Yeah, that was an issue Tuesday as well, as the ball movement and shooting of Joliet just continues to light it up.
Tyler Davis adds a three right there. Kamante Johnson tries to answer. He cannot.
Wow.
And he hit the ground after the shot.
Wow.
It's going to be off Travis.
If I was Herman, I might think about picking up a tech because he pushed into Camonte there. You got to protect your players.
That you do. It's a 20-point ball game. Got to make sure everybody stays healthy. Johnson gets the inbound from Thaxton. Thaxton in the corner. Takes it up. Lots of contact there once again.
Ooh, what?
And they're going to call it off Thaxton. Coach Chris Herman is probably beside himself right now, not showing it, although he is rather red in the face.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's showing it in some color.
He's not loud enough. He's not being too audible, which is good.
You know, there's certain times where, like, you should pick up a tech. I think he's just kind of thinking, like, he doesn't want to pick one up. I'm sure he still thinks there's a chance in this game, and with Camonte and Tubbs and all the threats they have, I would think so, too. Just got to communicate on defense.
Tubbs off the bench to the scorer's table, looking to check in at the next dead ball. It's Reed kicking it across to Maisel. Maisel fires up a floater. Even that one is good.
Yeah, he's feeling it today. He is feeling himself.
Well, I think the Wolves in general are feeling themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look like they're missing too many shots. 47-69. Eagles trailing by 22.
Well, their offense gives them great looks, and, you know, it's hard to miss some open shots. Oh.
Yep, there's an offensive foul called on Camonte Johnson. Nothing going the Eagles' way right now. I did see a little bit of a forearm from Johnson.
Yeah. I thought he sold it well, though.
Yeah. Still a pretty strong move into the hole. Unfortunately, the referee could see it. He could see the forearm. He saw the armbar.
Well, that's Camonte's going to take it a lot of times to the defender, and sometimes it's going to work out for you, sometimes it's not. In that case, charge call.
Maisel guarded by Brummett. Maisel all the way into the lane. Good block there by Brummett. Another one to add to the IVCC total.
Yeah.
At least 5 or 6 now, I would have to say.
Oh.
Open 3 attempt for Tyler Davis.
The closeouts kind of weak. For how well they're shooting, you got to get them off the line, even if you're a little worried about foul trouble or whatever it may be the issue.
Brummett gets a strong offensive rebound, puts it back up, no good. Tubbs put back, no good. Johnson finally got a foul call to go his way. He had to just put his head down and hope for the worst, as he'll hopefully head to the line for 2.
That was a death chamber in there. There was contact a ton.
Johnson's first free throw is no good.
I always found it interesting how Camonte is lined up more to the right. I wonder if that's an issue with his, the ball coming off his last 2 fingers and he's adjusting for it, or
a little bit of surprise into the game now. Max Marquez, number 5, the walk-on freshman out of Spring Valley, Illinois, at Halls High School. He's going to try his hand at guarding Maisel, Jared Maisel. Max Marquez, kind of a late addition to the team this year, decided, hey, why not? I don't want to give up basketball yet, so he's been practicing hard with the team, and now he's being rewarded, getting some playing time. 72-48, IVCC trails with just under 9 minutes to go.
Max is very athletic. If you ever played basketball with him, I played with him at the Y, and just a fantastic defender, but he's
oh my goodness,
the way he's shooting today, you better get out on him.
Yeah, Maisel is on fire tonight, according to my count.
He's wide open in the corner.
Yeah. According to my count, which is not totally accurate, but I got 25 for Maisel. Seems like he's got like 50.
Yeah, he's just been on fire all day.
Elias dribbles the ball up the court, and he hands it off to Davis. Davis over to Maisel.
Up.
Oh, I was going to say.
If you're hot, keep shooting.
There's an offensive rebound, put back up, and good by Mitchell Wazagraj. Well, I know we have a few Joliet fans tonight, and I'm sure they're very, very happy with the way this game has gone so far. It's fun to watch your team when you're shooting like this, is it not?
Yeah, and again, to that point, the offense has just been fantastic. And, if you're a coach, you're kind of getting teary-eyed by this. The back screens, the amount of shooting and spacing you have on the floor. Their pace is fantastic.
Yep.
They move the ball well until they get a good shot, and plus it helps that Maisel is on fire. So
yeah, well, that'll always help a coach. It's kind of like Steve Kerr with Steph Curry. If Steph Curry's going off for 40 and making 8 threes a night, well, it makes your job a lot easier. And so far, that's what Maisel has been able to provide for Coach Joe Kuhn, not John Kuhn, Joe Kuhn.
Yeah, to your point, during that 2016 season, they talked to Kerr about timeouts and how he doesn't use a lot. He goes, it's hard to use some timeouts when Curry just kind of throws one up there and they get hot all of a sudden.
It's kind of like one of those things where you see him throw up the shot and you're like, what in the world is that? And then, he makes it and you're like, well, what are you going to do?
Great shot. Yeah, that's the greatest shooter on the planet right there.
Yep. Nice crossover, near finish by Elias.
What?
Are we going to have a basket interference or maybe a goaltend or something?
Well, I thought if they do that, they'd give him the bucket, but they're saying baseline.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Doesn't look like Pat Whalen knows either. Otherwise, we'd bring him in. But fortunately, he's sitting over there in silence.
He's our security blanket when in doubt.
Another bad sign. Kamante Johnson standing next to the trainer over there. Hopefully, he's just winded or he has a cramp or something. But well, he doesn't seem to be very happy over on that sideline.
That's another thing this offense does for you. It draws a lot of fouls because players are going to want to hold you. You keep your arms up like Maisel has done a lot of times. You'll draw the ref's attention. They see any hand on you, they'll be more likely to call it.
It's a little bit interesting. It's a 28-point ball game, and these refs are still calling it like it's a 2-point game.
Yeah.
Which I understand you got to keep consistency.
Well, not only that, but it's been a little chippy too. There's been a lot of chatter, so I'm sure they're just kind of doing it to make sure.
We're going to step away for 30 seconds here. 29-point deficit. The Eagles face 79-50, our score, 7.5 to play. $79.50, our score, 7.5 minutes to play, and guess who's back in the booth tonight?
Hey.
It is Miss Julia Pohar, coming off a disappointing, 86-79 loss or something along those lines?
No, it was 86-76.
Yeah, something like that. Julia, you had a little bit of a little better offensive game tonight. That was nice to see.
Not really, but.
Well, technically. I mean, when we're looking at the box score, you did have more points tonight than you did on Tuesday.
I'm not really sure how many I had.
Well, that's good. That's a sign of a great player. Not sure how many points you have. Just worried about wins and losses, right?
Yep, that is exactly it.
So who do we have coming in on Saturday?
We have Aurora's JV squad.
Aurora's JV squad, okay, and it's just you playing, right? I don't think the guys play on Saturday, do they? Well, not here at least.
No, the guys are away, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so you guys are playing at what time, 1 o'clock?
Yes, we will be here at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, so come out and support the Lady Eagles. They will be here Saturday, 1 o'clock. Come see Julia Pohar. I guarantee you, since I won't be here, she'll probably have at least 30 points, right, Julia?
I hope I have.
Is it true? Now, Mason and I were kind of hypothesizing earlier. We said that your lack of 20-point games is because of Mason and I. It's because you're nervous to play in front of us.
You don't like the camera.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know. It's just, I get really nerved out when you guys are here.
Yeah, I understand. We're very threatening people.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness. Maisel knocks down another three-pointer.
I just don't want you guys to say anything nice about me. So.
Sure, yes. Well, and we certainly did not, so that's good.
Thank you.
Just kidding. Great job, Julia. Good effort tonight. We hope to see you pick up a win on Saturday.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
Yeah, hey, no problem. She was a little distracted there. No problem. Good luck, Julia. Two points coming hopefully for Isaiah Tubbs if he can knock down the free throws. He's going to look to make this a 30-point game. And there's going to be something called. Wasn't sure exactly what it was. Julia.
Had your attention and mine. I was a little interested as well. Good pressure by Brummett.
Yeah, Khalil Brummett trying to get a steal here in the last minute. Still on the ground. He eventually is rewarded for his hustle. Gets the steal. Here comes Latham the other way. Latham, Euro step. No good. Shot out of control, and here comes Maisel. This is the wrong guy you want to see with the ball in his hands. So he goes right in and lays it up once again for 2. Maisel, well over 30 points tonight.
Yeah, he is enjoying himself.
He's having himself a ball game. Never in my entire life have I had a game like this before.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. He uses the offense well. And
travel by Tubbs. You want to know, Mason, what let's see. Well, I played high school basketball. You know that. My career high was in a game.
Well, are we counting your Y League game?
No. Just high school.
You did have 25 in a Y League game just recently.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Town for a great 25.
Wasn't quite 25. I think it was 12.
I'm dead serious.
No, I think it was 15, actually.
No, I'm pretty sure you had 20. Because I remember someone saying, "Did Town hit 20?"
I don't think so.
I'm gonna talk to Hyder, see if we have.
I did. You know what? I did make 20 one time, and then I woke up. That's how that works. I had 20 points in a Y League game, and then unfortunately I rolled over and hit my alarm clock. So that's how that one works.
I'm gonna talk to Hyder, see if we got it in the archives.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I don't think I dropped 20 either. We got our official statistician, Brett Gustafson, who hasn't contributed many stats tonight, but he sure as heck knows that I did not drop 20 in a Y League game. That's for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Got a couple free throws now for, it looks like Jason Bingham. Jason Bingham Jr., the 5'9" freshman out of Joliet Central. He knocks them both down, makes it an 86-51 game.
He was talking. He was talking during those free throws. I don't know who he was talking to, but he was giving them an earful.
Yep. 2-point jumper is off the mark by Tubbs. Rebound fought for, eventually corralled by Travis. And here comes Quincy Butler. Outside, Bingham. Short, short.
I heard Max say he got a tip of that. Good closeout by him.
Max Marquez looking to get on the board for his first time in his Eagles career. Instead, pass to Christian Harris, another local talent. His shot rimmed in and out. Would like to see that one go through the net. Christian Harris, I believe, is averaging 1.5 points per game this year so far. So nice to see him on the scoreboard at least, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Limited playing time.
Where I put my stats, so I can't confirm or deny that.
Cannot confirm or deny, so it looks like I'm going to be making up stats for the rest of the night. Yep. Marquez looking to find somebody. He eventually finds Tubbs. It's Ty Bland ready to check back in the game. He had some chippy moments earlier with Maisel. Ball is tipped around. Khalil Brummett, and yeah, it looks like Bingham was out of bounds, so the Eagles going to keep possession here. Isaiah Tubbs checks out of the game. Looks like he's probably going to be done tonight.
Yeah. You know how we said something about Moraski being the team leader and on the floor? Brummett is definitely taking that over the men's team.
As far as bodies on the floor, that is for sure. Ty Bland, there he goes. He knocks one down. Maybe that'll do a little bit for his confidence here. Maybe not necessarily in this game, but for the games to come.
Who knows? I think he can hit 10 threes in 5 minutes.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
It'd be a much different ball game here for the last 5 minutes if he did that.
I'd enjoy that. I don't know about you.
Inside look to Davis. Now back to Butler. Nice give-and-go action between the two.
That was great give-and-go. As he, I don't know who Butler's man was, but they were definitely caught ball watching.
Whose man's is this? Ty Bland, the cross. The three-point shot was short. Marquez was going for the rebound. Unfortunately, picked up a foul on Bingham. Looks like we got a couple new Wolves into the game, including Logan Ludy or Luddy. One of the two. It's Ludy or Luddy. And we also have, can't see the numbers anymore. They're kneeling down.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. One kind of looks like Lonzo Ball, though.
Don't remind me of that.
Yeah, true. Mason is a Lakers fan, and unfortunately Lonzo Ball had 2 points last night. So
1 of 9 shooting.
Mason did not get much sleep last night due to his gushing tears.
Actually, no, I was enjoying the process.
The process, yes. Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that boy's a stud.
You could use a Joel Embiid type player on this IVCC team. The other substitution is, Hillel Watkins.
Let me confirm or deny that.
You can confirm it all you want. I don't know if you can change the pronunciation for me.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Hillel Watkins. That's for sure. And second free throw is good by Bingham. Ryan Vandy Vandervoort, back into the game, number 33 out of Ottawa, Illinois. Got a couple local kids in the game now. One from Spring Valley, that is Max Marquez. One from Putnam County, that is Christian Harris, who has the ball now, and Ryan Vandervoort on the left wing. Marquez to Bland to Harris. Harris drives into lane, puts up a shot, no good. Bingham with the rebound.
Good use of the jab step and taking it to the left, just couldn't finish.
Well, Mason, this is a game I honestly would not have expected.
I wasn't expecting it either. And how the first half was going, you know, you wouldn't guess that the second half was going to be like this.
But literally some unbelievable shooting from Maisel, the sophomore, I believe, this year. Yep, he's a sophomore, 6-foot sophomore out of Lincoln Way Central. He's had a phenomenal game. There's a layup up and good by Hillel Watkins.
Good job. Looked like he was going to go for the reverse, then snuck it in on the right side.
Watkins out of Robeson High School.
Hey, Max.
And there's 2 points for Max Marquez, the walk-on. Nice to see that.
Now, to your point about Maisel, I mean, I've been saying it, great offense all night, and he uses his system well, but he was shooting some very deep shots that were finding the net. So that's Hall of Fame limitless range for you.
3-point shot, no good by Mannion, rebounded by Harris. Harris had that pass telegraphed by Bingham. Here he comes, off to the races, puts it up and good. 94 points, 94-56. We have a blowout in the making, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to thank once again all of our viewers watching us tonight as Vandervoort fires for 3 off the mark. Rebounded by Walker. Walker puts it up for 2. That shot is long. Rebounded by Ludi.
Yeah, and like you said, we got a couple from Ohio, a couple states away.
We do. We have Max, Charlie, and Lily, part of the Elias family. Cousins, I believe, of Richie Elias out of Plainfield North. And there's a 3-point shot good by Tyler Davis out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we appreciate them tuning in from a couple states away.
Yeah, I'm sure they love the opportunity to watch their cousin play. I'm sure it doesn't come very often. Tipped out of bounds by Bingham, and Thaxton's going to come back into the game. Comes in for Ty Bland.
Who does not look happy going onto that bench.
Well, nobody on that bench looks very happy right now. Coach Chris Herman's even decided to take a seat as Christian Walker draws the foul.
That's very rare.
Yeah. Color has returned to his face for a little bit, it seems like. And Herman's thinking to take a seat from here on out.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Christian hit a couple here, maybe get some confidence going, participate, and have that roll over into the next game. As he does.
Yeah, he did get some early meaningful minutes in the first half. So it's going to be good to establish some confidence going forward. Mannion. Trey Warnica drives. Kicks it out to Davis. Davis between the legs a couple times. Here's Warnica. Out to Mannion in the corner for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound controlled by Vandervoort.
You know, another thing about this Joliet team, even their bench executes their offense well. They just do a great job of moving and passing, you know, even when they have the ball. So just do a great job overall. Ooh, get
Marquez gets a nice bounce there. He's got 5 points tonight. Nice to see that from the walk-on, adding to the total here. 61 for IVCC, 97 for the Wolves of Joliet. As we got less than a minute and a half to go here. There's a nice drive there by Trey Warnica. He's got 4 points in our ball game.
Quick inside hand layup makes it tough for Thaxton to get to and affect the shot.
Harris down in the corner. Kicks it up to Marquez. Can Marquez make another 3?
Get in there.
Yes, he can. 8 points for the walk-on Max Marquez. Something we love to see. Be something if he got to double digits here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ouch. Hard foul by Ryan Vandervoort. Kind of a frustration foul, maybe?
I
don't know what he's frustrated at, but really frustrated at something.
He made sure that shot was not getting up.
First free throw is good by Bingham. And the second free throw is good. So they broke 100. It's 101-64. It's a 37-point ball game. Something, once again, I'll say it, we did not expect this. We thought it'd be a lot more competitive than that.
You know, and like I said, from
ooh, oh my goodness.
Get in there.
Ooh, that would have been nice to see. That was a solid crossover there from Marquez.
Good use of the behind the back to decelerate, get back his momentum, and get an open look. Just couldn't hit. With that being said, to your point, I mean, you watched the first half. It was 29-40. You understood that Joliet was hot, but you also knew that IVCC's defense was great. On top of that, they were making shots of their own. Second half, it's a whole different story.
2-point basket, good. Strong finish once again by Trey Warnica. He's got 6. Now it's Christian Harris looking to take the final shot for the Eagles. Takes a nice little Euro step. Floater no good. And that's how our ball game comes to an end. 103-64, the final here from the Eagles Nest. Camonte Johnson once again leading the charge with, I think, 26 points. So good to see that from Camonte. Everybody else, though, got some work to do on the offensive and defensive end.
Yeah, it was the same story last week. You know, you had 1 to 2 players really do their part, but nobody else did. And Camonte with no help tonight, and just couldn't do anything about it.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, 103-64. Not much to say about this one. We're going to hopefully put this one behind us, right, Mason?
But yeah, I mean, the only comment I got is we appreciate the amount of views we got today. The past 2 games, we got great viewership, so we appreciate
viewership.
You guys.
We appreciate that very, very much. It's going to go a long way in hopes that we can broadcast more games for you throughout the rest of the year. Lady Eagles will be in action. We will not have the call for you, however, but they will be in action on Saturday at 1 o'clock against the junior varsity squad of Aurora. Final time from the Eagles Nest tonight, 103-64, the final score for my entire booth. Lots of help up here tonight. Big shout out to Mr. Steiny Steinberg on the camera. Did a phenomenal job. Brett Gustafson on some sort of stats that I never heard of all night. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett. Also had Reed Meredith doing a heck of a job on the scoreboard. Thank you, Reed. Mason Lucas, my color commentator. I am Tyler Town. I'll be back in action, I think, hopefully here shortly for another IVCC weekday basketball doubleheader between the men and the women. Signing off one more time, 103-64. And drive home safely, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll talk to you shortly.